Hello and welcome back to my home. I hope you're all doing well and I wish you a very happy new year. The beginning of a new year always feels exciting. Time for new goals, fresh intentions, and even quiet resets. It's also a beautiful time to reflect on what worked, what didn't, and what we want to carry forward into the year ahead. Over the last year, I've shared many habits and routines that helped keep my home calm and clutter free. And this year, I want to continue maintaining many of those habits too. Today, I thought I'll share the ones that truly worked for me, the ones I'm choosing to continue, and a few I'm gently changing as I move into this new year. This video is a simple reflection of everyday homemaking, small habits that made my home feel easier to manage. Let's get started. I want to continue the habit of journaling even this year. There are times when putting your thoughts on paper feels more effective than just thinking about them. What do you feel? Earlier, I mostly journaled at night, but this year I am doing it as part of my quiet time before the day begins, and it surely is helping me more. One change I want to make this year, though, is being a little more consistent with this planner. I got one last year with the intention of reducing my screen time, but honestly, it mostly stayed unused. So this year, I'm restarting, going a little old school, writing a few things down on paper instead of putting everything into reminders and notes on my phone. And if journaling is something you want to start this year, it really doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need prompts or long pages. Even writing a few lines about how you're feeling or what's on your mind is enough. That's how I'm approaching it too, keeping it simple and letting it flow naturally. The next habit I want to talk about is doing 10 tiny but mighty tasks before 10 a.m. As homemakers, we have multiple errands to run throughout the day. And I have noticed that when I am able to finish even a few small 2-minute tasks before 10 in the morning, the rest of the day feels so much more manageable and doesn't spiral into chaos. For me, the key is not trying to do everything at once. What helps to stick to this habit is starting with something I naturally enjoy or feel inclined to do. Something gentle, like maybe arranging flowers or watering the plants. Once I begin there, it becomes easier to move on to the rest. Things like making the bed within the first hour after waking up, starting the load of laundry, putting away groceries, doing a quick reset of the main areas, emptying the dishwasher, or preparing breakfast. All these are tasks we often postpone thinking we'll get to them later. But when most of these are done before 10 a.m., even on most days of the week, it creates so much breathing space. The home feels lighter and the rest of the day flows a little more smoothly. It's often the small things done again and again that quietly turn into habits. And that's really my intention this year. Not perfection, but consistency. One small habit I'm continuing to practice is cleaning messes right away. Whether it's picking up after breakfast or not letting dishes dry in the sink, wiping down the counters, or cleaning fingerprints of the microwave. If I'll notice it, I try to take care of it in that moment. It's not about deep cleaning every time, just tending to small messes before they pile up. On most days, this simple habit keeps the home feeling calm and manageable. This naturally brings me to another habit that I follow very consistently in my home, organizing based on my natural tendencies and not based on how someone else organized their space. Of course, it's always great to take inspiration, but if a system doesn't work for your family, forcing it only creates frustration. For example, I keep my daily supplements in the kitchen drawer, not because that's where they are supposed to go, but because that's where I naturally reach for them every morning. Keeping them elsewhere would only mean I forget to take them on time. Shoes are another example. In our home, we keep most of our shoes in the garage, so I don't force a shoe cabinet at the entryway just because that's what most homes have. And when shoes still land near the door, a simple basket helps keep the entryway clear. Here's a small bonus tip that really helps me. I keep a small basket on the stairs, a simple clutter basket for things that need to go upstairs or items I'll deal with later. I sort it out once a week, which helps keep the clutter contained and the home feeling calm. For me, organizing is more about noticing patterns and building the home around how we actually live.
I wanted to escape for a while. Thought that a couple of drinks could ease my mind. I've been thinking of you for 2 weeks straight. I know that I need to get myself back in the game. Someone said your name had to turn around. Suddenly you're there standing in the crowd. Everything comes back in the blink of an eye. It's like you're mine, you're still mine.
A habit I'll be intentionally focusing on this year is to reduce waste in the kitchen and reuse some of the things I already have. For example, the planter that you just saw, I use it to store fruits in the kitchen. Or these glass containers that sometimes work as a vase and sometimes to soak pulses and grains. I've started reading more about how to reduce waste in the kitchen to get myself started, and have been following a few practices over the past few months. One of them is not throwing away the water from soaked rice, dal, or even boiled eggs and yogurt for that matter. That water can be used for plants and is beneficial for them. All my daily vegetable scraps go into the bin that sits on my cabinet door, and I've also started using compostable bags that break down easily along with the vegetable waste in the compost bin. If you're not using a compost bin, directly adding vegetable scraps to plant pots also provides nutrient for the plants. The same goes for dried and washed tea leaves.
They skip the small talk, cause you know me better than I know myself. Oh, mine's been a while now since I saw you, but it feels like yesterday somehow. Time has stopped, nothing's changed, we're the same. And we skip the small talk, cause you know me, yeah, you know me like nobody else.
Ask me the number one secret to keep your home clean and organized. I would say it is consistent decluttering. Donating clothes that have been outgrown or you no longer use, removing duplicates from the kitchen, or simply letting go of things every time you clean a corner of your home. It all adds up. I'm sure every time you will declutter, you will find something that no longer belongs. I usually declutter one or two spots a week, often in the afternoons. Today it is the refrigerator. And over the past year, I am doing this regularly. It has made my home feel lighter, easier to manage, and much simpler to maintain.
Wanted to escape for a while. I called a couple of friends and we went out, but I never thought I'd see your face. I really wanted to escape, but it was just too late. Someone said your name had to turn around. Suddenly you're there standing in the crowd. Everything comes back in the blink of an eye. It's like you're
Prep has also been helping me a lot lately, and I plan to continue this habit even this year. I usually do it during free afternoons, whether that's on a weekday or over the weekend, whenever I have a little extra time. It makes the rest of the week feel so much easier. Let me know in the comments if you would like me to make videos on meal prep ideas this year.
Skip the small talk, cause you know me better than I know myself. Oh my, it's been a while now since I saw you, but it feels like yesterday somehow. Time has stopped, nothing's changed, we're the same. And we skip the small talk, cause you know me, yeah, you know me like nobody else.
And one habit that quietly brings everything together is a gentle nightly reset. Just clearing the counters, putting a few things back, and setting the home up for the next morning. Even a few minutes make a difference. It helps the day end calmly and the next one begin a little easier. I'm also reminding myself this year that I don't have to do all of this alone. Whether it's sharing responsibilities with family or taking outside help when needed, having support makes the home and the mind feel lighter. As I step into this new year, these are the habits I'm choosing to carry forward. For me, a calm home is about small, consistent choices that quietly support the way we live every day. If even one habit from this video resonated with you, I hope it encourages you to start there. Thank you so much for being here and spending this time with me. I will see you all again. Until then, happy homemaking.